Why would they invest in abortion clinics? Isn't that their, competition?
I don't know, but we need to investigate the clinic, as well as the other institutions that were funded by this foster care facility.
We also need to know where the foster care is getting the money from. This is a lot of money, more so than what the federal government spends for one facility. Whoever is funding them is quite wealthy.
We'll go down to these abortion clinics and investigate. Maybe someone there will help.
Maddison, why don't you have a seat with your old friend? How was testing?
Good.
Have you eaten yet?
No.
I guess they just wanted to know your performance under a fast.
When do I get to leave?
Soon. It's just very important that we keep you here for a little while.
Why am I here?
Anna, we need you and Maddison, and so many more like yourself. You are the future. Do you know a woman by a name of Henrietta Lacks? She was a woman who had a very unique DNA. Her cells refused to die. While every other human cell faded away after a few divisions, hers kept growing. They multiplied. They traveled. They survived. They became immortal. Without ever asking her permission, those cells left her body and spread across the globe. They rode rockets into space. They helped create the polio vaccine. They transformed cancer research, genetics, virology, IVF, gene mapping, and countless medicines that have saved millions of lives. Think about that. A woman the world barely noticed became one of the greatest contributors to modern medicine. She died believing her story had ended. But in reality, it was only beginning. Every laboratory freezer, every culture dish, every breakthrough built upon those tiny cells carries a silent echo of her existence. Scientists gave them a name, Hala. Her DNA changed the world. That was just one woman. Imagine how many more Henriettas there are out there. Sharon.
Yes?
Good work. I still have a feeling that those two cops might not be done with this situation.
Why do you say that?
I just told you. I got a feeling. I don't want you to do anything at this point. I'm just telling you to keep your eyes open. Our operations has been safe from the public for a very long time. A mother who for some reason felt the need to love her child again, and some piece of shit judge who granted her custody was close to opening this Pandora's box.
Speaking of the judge, I don't think we should have killed him. It's just gonna get more attention on us.
But there isn't. Did you see his death on the news, on social media, online? To be a judge in this country holds a lot of power. You could grant a man his life or his death, his freedom or his imprisonment. You could sink a billion-dollar institution, or you could expand it. Judges have a lot of power, which is why they all received our message when he was killed. Because anybody who has any ounce of power are only attracting those who have more power than they do. Judges have their own underground society in which we govern. They'll act accordingly from now on, and so will everyone else.
So it was just to send a message?
Think about it. You work in a company, and your fellow coworkers develop a tight friendship that meets up at lunch or after work. One coworker makes a mistake that upsets the executives, and next thing you know, they stop showing up to work. You ask around, you do a little digging, and you find out she's dead. Would you or your coworkers make the same mistake she made? Plus, Maddison Troy's mother needed that judge to get her back after we denied to give her back to her. We killed two birds with one stone.
Adam, I'm growing concerned. We should maybe take a break. Lay low for a bit.
Lay low from who? Who is going to stop us? There are no authorities above us.
The people are. There is a reason you had to kill the judge, set up fake morgues, and hide under the disguise of foster care homes and abortion clinics. If you were so much more powerful than the people, you would just tell people what you're doing, and they would just obey obediently.
We can't slow down now. We're almost at the finish line. The puzzle pieces are coming together. In any case, Sharon, you gotta go back to Rubens. Manage it. Keep an eye on it. It's our first facility that has a leak. I need someone there to stay close.
Hi, it's me, Joy. Listen, I know it's been a while, but I think we need to talk.
How have you been, Joy?
Not good.
That's okay. No mother should ever go through what you had gone through. Maddie was a bright young girl. She had such a bright future. I got my lawyers working on this. We're going to sue that foster care facility for losing her, not keeping an eye on her, which is why she ended up lost in the first place.
She didn't get lost.
Were they camping or something? What do you mean?
I don't think she's dead.
Joy, denial is a part of the grieving process, and that's okay. I understand that.
No, she's not dead.
Joy, look.
Shut up for a second. You may be my husband, but she is my daughter.
All right, I'm sorry.
I was talking to this cop or a detective. Maybe it's the same thing, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. But he doesn't buy the official narrative either. When he went to the so-called scene of the death, the body was already taken away. When he went to the morgue to see the body, he was restricted access. When he went back there, the morgue was shut down. The body in the casket was not my daughter, it was just some wax figure thing.
That's because her face and body was disfigured from the bear attack. That's what they're supposed to do in situations such as that. That's completely normal.
Is it completely normal to restrict detectives from seeing a victim's body in a morgue and then shutting that morgue down right away before further investigation?
Joy, what you went through is painful, and I never want to see you in pain. I love you, and I loved Maddison. Even though she wasn't my daughter and I never knew her really well, she was yours, and anything that you love, I love.
Well, you know what I love? Getting answers and being satisfied with them. And I am not satisfied. So if you love what I love, you better help me find out the truth, because I am going to do it with or without you.
Yes, hello?
Sharon,
What?
we got a bit of a problem.
A problem you can't fix yourself?
I don't think so.
Okay, what is it?
You know that lady you hired to fill in for your position? She did the first day and never came back.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
We couldn't get to you. Didn't you say there was no signal where you were going?
Okay, still, just fire her and get someone else.
That's not the problem, Sharon. There are missing documents from the facility.
What documents?
That's what we're finding out. But we suspect that woman took it.
We'll head out to the abortion clinic tomorrow. What do we tell the chief? We'll just use our vacation time for it?
Brad, I don't want to use my vacation time doing work. That defeats the purpose of vacation.
Okay, so tell him what we're doing then. But I guarantee you if we do, we're going to be suspended without pay, with dangerous people following us wherever we go.
All right, fine. Look, I'm going no matter what. You know that. We can find another excuse. Let's just say we got a call about a crime up north. These people at the station don't care at all about anything. They won't look once, let alone twice, about what we're doing.
Okay, you can think of something in the meantime. I'm going to see Kristen.
You're all packed up?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to go. Hey, listen, Chris. I just wanted to tell you I appreciate what you did for us. Going in there and getting those documents for us.
I appreciate that, Brad. Maybe I should have asked earlier, but what exactly did I get myself into?
You didn't get yourself into anything. You just did us a favor.
I stole documents from a government program.
Yes, you did. But you were only there once. Look, I'm a cop. We got our connections too. I swear you'll be okay. You have nothing to worry about.
I'm also worried about you, Brad.
Let me worry about me.
It's just that. I got this feeling. It's not a good feeling. I can't rationalize with it. I can't shake it off. I can't convince myself that it's all back to normal because this feeling won't let me.
Then write it down. Get rid of that brain waste. Information is brain food. When your body absorbs food, it takes the nutrients and gets rid of the waste. You have to do the same for your mind. It's like a room with too much toys. Toys are great, but the room gets messy, and eventually it needs to be clean. You throw away the things you don't need, keep the things you do, and find the things that you forgot you had that actually can be quite useful. This worry that you have, that's waste, junk in your room that is taking up too much space. Just throw it away by writing it down.
But there is a reason why I am worrying. If my mind is making me worry, isn't it telling me that this is something that needs to be dealt with, or avoided, or addressed?
I guess we'll find out. But I want to tell you something. We're having a child. I love the being growing inside you more than anything in the world, and it's not even born yet. If our child goes missing in the future, I am looking under every pebble to find them, and if I can't, then I can only pray someone will do it for me too. I mean, Kristen, you were the one that convinced me to continue on with this case.
I did, but Brad,
Yes?
I know you'll make your own decisions, but any decision where you, me, and our child are safe is the only decision. The rest doesn't matter.
Do you remember her name?
I think we can find it here somewhere.
Doesn't matter. The name she gave us probably is not her real name, but do any research on it. We need to find her immediately.
Should we tell Adam?
Leave that to me. Hey, you're not supposed to speak of that name, remember? He doesn't exist to you. That's my business.
Sharon, this is a huge fuck-up that just happened. Your ass is on the line, but so are ours. It has to be cleaned up before this mess spreads. We need our best people on this to cover this up and deal with that woman and whoever she works for. If Adam knows about it, so be it, but it has to be dealt with soon.
We won't call Adam just yet. Get information on that woman first. Whatever they have taken isn't proof of what we're doing, because there isn't anything online or in the news yet.
I haven't sifted through all the documents, but it seems like they took the list of kids in the foster care in previous years, as well as a few of our financial statements.
Which ones?
I don't know, but I got all the statements right here. We can just find the ones that isn't here.
Just give me that. There is only one financial page missing.
Sharon?
I think I know where they're going.
Joy, it's been a long time since I've seen you.
It has.
I heard you stopped taking your medication. Why?
Medication is for crazy people. I'm not crazy.
Medication isn't for the crazy. It's for those who need help. Just because someone needs insulin for diabetes doesn't mean they're crazy. It's just medicine.
Medicine is for the sick, right? Medicine is for when the body is sick. But I'm not taking medicine for my body. I'm taking it for my mind, which means that I am sick in the head. But here's the thing. I am not sick. I just know the truth, and the truth sounds crazy in a world full of lies.
What are these lies, Joy?
My daughter isn't dead. She is alive. I know she is.
And what makes you so sure?
I've yet to see proof of her death.
But you have. You've seen the police reports, the morgue, doctors. They have all confirmed the death of Maddison.
That is not proof. Proof isn't what the majority says. Proof is evidence. I haven't seen her real body yet. I didn't get to identify her yet.
But you wouldn't know what she looked like. You haven't seen her in 14 years.
Yes, I have. I visited her a few times before I was going to regain custody of her. I'll never forget that face.
The people at Rubens also know her face. They've seen it more than you have, and they were able to identify it.
I don't trust that place or the people inside working there.
This is the woman and these are the men. Now, I don't know if they are all traveling to the clinic together or not, but if they aren't, I'd advise you take the cops out first. If you kill the wife first, it could make the cops double down on their investigation.
Or I could scare them. Do you have the address for the clinic?
I got it. Again, try to make it look like an accident. Or something tragic.
I'll just say it was a carjacking or a robbery. The clinic is a bad neighborhood. They won't think twice about it.
We'll figure something out. Just focus on getting the job done.
I don't think we should have put Kristen in this situation.
We had no choice. We had to be discreet as possible. Nobody even knows we're here.
She's now dragged into this mess with us. We're obviously dipping in dangerous territory. Not to mention, she is also pregnant.
It's already done. And since when did you care so much about my wife?
Well, someone has to, if you're not going to.
Hey, what goes on in our life is not your fucking business, Terry. Let me deal with that shit. As far as I'm concerned, we're partners only at work, not at home.
I know, it's just... Listen, I've been in this game a lot longer than you, and I've seen cops like you put the work ahead of the family, and it never ends good. Best case scenario, it ends in divorce.
What's worst case scenario?
You've seen it. Wife beaters, child beaters, murderers, and even molesters and rapists.
You're not seriously thinking I'm going to end up like those people? Is that what you see in me?
No, of course not. But I've seen good men become the people they arrest. It's just... Okay, look. We are entering territory that we are not supposed to know. Think about what could be so fucked up that the cops aren't supposed to know about.
You think we're dealing with some sort of Petesty experiment?
The only reason we don't believe the people we are after, no matter how powerful they may be, are not doing what happened in Petesty, is because we choose not to believe it. A country's government did Petesty. Are these other governments so different from ours? Is other nations' most powerful really that different than ours?
You think the people we're chasing after is force-feeding young kids shit and stuffing their faces in sewage for a sort of re-education? And even if they are, doesn't that mean we should do anything absolutely necessary to stop them and bring them to justice?
I'm here with you now, Brad. I'm in it now. But if they are doing anything close to what happened in Petesty, imagine how far they will go through to cover it up. I mean, they killed the fucking judge. I just fear that it is best we leave as much people out of this as possible. Kristen is in this, but she shouldn't continue after this, unless absolutely necessary.
Hello, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Hi, ma'am. We work for the police. We have a few questions about your facility.
Sure. Would you like to talk in private?
Please.
So what is this about?
Missing children. We're investigating a missing persons case. We can't tell you why, but a trail does lead to this clinic.
That's very strange. I don't know anything about missing children.
That's okay. We just need to know a few things about this place. What's your name?
Jillian.
And how long have you worked here?
3 years.
So basically, since abortion was legal in the state.
Correct.
And what do you do here?
I'm the manager.
Jillian, I'm going to ask you some questions. I need you to ask these questions as honestly as possible. Missing children are at stake. Girls as young as 13 years old. Do you understand?
I understand.
Jillian, if we find out that you are hiding anything that could help us on this case, you could be charged with involvement in child kidnapping and whatever charges comes afterwards. Let me repeat that. Child kidnapping and whatever charges comes afterwards. Murder, rape, mutilation. You get my point.
Yes, I do. I want to help. I will help.
Have you noticed anything odd since you've worked here? I mean, you've been here for 3 years, which means you were here from the beginning of this clinic.
Yes. Okay. When the state legalized abortion, clinics popped up everywhere, this clinic being one of them. I needed a job. Like everyone in this country, it is a rare thing to find these days. So I filed in an application after it was built.
And?
I met the owners of the clinic. They were...
They were what? What were they?
They work for the government, which isn't weird because since the legalization, the government has been funding these clinics.
Yeah, but you said they're owners.
They are, but I never worked in an abortion clinic before. So some of the things they told me to do, I didn't question.
Like what?
They said I was only allowed to perform the procedure after the fetus is 4 months old. They only wanted late-term abortions.
Only late term.
Yes.
How late?
As late as the date of birth. There are no limits. That was what they told me. They make me do another thing. They tell me to collect the body of the fetuses and ship them in freezers.
Ship them? Ship them where?
I don't know. I don't know why either. They make me take the body and remains of the fetuses and put it in these portable freezers, or we freeze them and put them in those boxes to deoxidize it. I'm assuming to preserve it and send them.
How do you send them?
A truck comes by 2 blocks from here. It's at the gray building on 24th Street. They have me put the boxes in their dumpster. It's always empty. The dumpster is only filled with contents that I deliver. The dumpster is only for the building. It's a private building, surrounded by a fence. I have a key to the area, which is why I can get in.
So I'm assuming the dump truck comes and picks up the contents and deliver it somewhere. Except it's probably not taking it to the dump, but somewhere else.
Jillian, we need you to give us the key to that building.
Hi, I came here to pick up my dry cleaning order. My number is 42.
Oh, yes. Let me just get it real quick.
How far away along are you?
Excuse me?
How far along are you? Your pregnancy?
Oh, right. Is it that obvious?
A little. You are pregnant, right? I just hope I didn't make a rude comment or anything.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I think she's due in about 4 months from now.
You got a name?
I got a few names for her.
What about Brad? Does he have any names picked out for her?
Excuse me, do I know you? Are you like a coworker of Brad or something?
I guess if anything happens to Brad, you won't have to worry about what names he wants to choose. As a matter of fact, if something ever happens to the person inside you, well, then neither of you have to worry. Abortions may be illegal in this state, but that doesn't mean it still can't be performed. But I guess you don't have to worry about that. You know where all the clinics are, don't you?
Here's your dry cleaning. Number 42. Here you go.
See you round, Kristen.
You want to put a GPS in one of the boxes?
Yeah, of course. That way we could see where it leads us.
Why don't we just follow them?
Who knows where it could lead? It could go past a place even we can't go through.
The GPS location might take long to get back to us.
Doesn't matter. We'll have the location eventually. We'll just go back to Georgia in that time. All right, Jillian. Drop this box in the bin. Do everything that you usually do. Just make sure this box goes in that container. Got it?
Got it.
Listen, Jillian. Don't forget the consequences of what is happening.
Believe me, I have not forgotten it all.
Goodbye, Jillian. We're going to be heading back across state tonight.
So, this is the building right here? It's got no windows.
That's because it's an ITC building.
Telecommunications buildings aren't allowed to have windows?
No, it's something to do with cooling or something. Windows allow solar heat in, so they want to keep it out. And of course, for security issues.
It might be for more as well.
What do you mean?
You know Mark Klein?
No, who's he?
He used to work for AT&T and found a high security room in the building in which he was working at. It wasn't on the building map or anything. So he investigated and found out that the NSA was spying on American citizens using AT&T. This was in 2003.
Well, that's kind of well known that they spy on American citizens. I don't hate the idea.
That's because you have nothing to hide. I mean, look, Brad. If the NSA had good intentions with spying on the world, then how come the people we are after are not in prison then? I'm sure they communicate online too.
So what are you saying? The building's windows is blocked off so they don't want people to see them spying? You do realize how important telecommunications are, right? If you want to occupy country without military force,
make adultery or nudity common to the young generation. That's the quote attributed to Salahuddin.
No. You occupy the country by owning their energy, banking, transportation, ports, military, and media sector, but also, most importantly, their telecommunications center. That's why there are all these massive alliances across the globe. But the same people who organizes these groups for other nations to join also own the other ones as well. They then go and say that you have to privatize everything to join. They do. And then they buy up all those sectors, and they own your country. You don't do what we want you to do. Okay, fine. Let me just jack up the prices of energy. Weaponize the banking industry against your people to ruin the economy. Shut off all telecommunications, and get the media to blame it all on you. Telecommunications is important, hence why they all buy it up. So of course they'll cover up the windows for that part as well.
Buying up all those industries is essential for occupying a country without raising a rifle. Or there is a better, cheaper, and more efficient way. You go on the telecommunications that the country is using, and you spy on the rulers of that nation and use any information against them.
Blackmail. You think ITC is spying on the world to blackmail them?
You mentioned before that if you had nothing to hide, well then, there is nothing to worry about. But the ones who are spying don't care about you. They only need to care about the influential group. Look, I'm not saying that the only reason why the windows are covered up is because they are spying. But if you had the legal right to cover up your office windows because of the industry you're in, wouldn't that be a good reason for a group to use that excuse to hide actual nefarious and illegal activity? Maybe it's a little more than just spying.
Let's check it out then.
No. Remember the Mark Klein story? The NSA was involved in one of the biggest telecommunication companies in the world. We're not going into a ITC's building. We are going into a highly classified government building. Let's just stake out here and wait for Jillian. By the way, you shouldn't have told her about us traveling across state.
She won't know which state we're in.
Yeah, but she knows which state we're not in. She's going to be questioned if anything goes bad. And you know I'm not a betting man, but I would put my house on her telling them everything if pressed.
We'll see if she does anything. What time is it?
6:23 a.m.
She should drop it in any time now.
There she is.
That's the box?
Yeah, that looks like it.
Good.
Now let's wait to see who picks it up.
There they are. You got a visual of the drivers?
Got 'em.
Do you recognize them?
No, I haven't seen these men in my life.
They don't really look like garbage men.
That doesn't really look like a garbage truck. All right, we got our photos. Let's go.
Wait, maybe we should follow them.
We got photos and the GPS. We can go off of that.
We could continue to follow them and see where else it leads to. There's other men they could be meeting. We get pictures of them. It gives us more leads, which will give us more intel.
Fine, let's do it.
Hello?
Brad?
Yeah?
You need to come back. Right now.
Why? What's going on?
Just come back. Right now. Please, please. You need to be back right now.
What is going on?
Someone approached me. At the dry cleaners, a man I've never seen before. I think he threatened me. I think he threatened us. I don't know. He knows what we're doing. He knows what you're doing. I don't know. But you have to come here. I don't feel safe with just me here.
All right, I'll be back soon.
What's going on?
Kristen said someone approached her and threatened her. She said it was over what we're doing.
Jesus Christ. We gotta go back.
Let's just follow these guys first.
Brad, you gotta go back. She could be in trouble.
Think about how many kids are going to be in trouble if we don't...
Brad, she's your wife. She's carrying your child.
Fuck. All right, at least we got the GPS tracker.
You got the stuff?
Picked it up from the usual spot.
Good job. Your payment will be arriving this afternoon.
I think we should call Kristen every couple hours or so, just to give her some reassurance.
Sure, here's my phone.
I was thinking you should call her.
I'm driving, man.
Okay, then let me drive. Or just talk and drive at the same time.
This is my car, Terry. I'll drive it. Plus, I think we should stop at a motel for the night. We need our sleep. And it's no use to Kristen if we get in a car accident on the way to her.
Okay, sure. Let's stop here for now. See anything on the news?
No, just the same old bullshit. It would be nice if there was an abortion clinic that was funded by a foster care ended up in jail for God knows what, and the 2 cops that solved it get $1 million prize and free drinks in every bar in America.
I would love that. Why don't you put some sports on or something?
We should just shut it off and just go to bed. We gotta wake up early tomorrow morning anyway.
All right, fine. Hello? Who's there?
Hi, this is the manager. We had a problem with your payment. For some reason, it didn't go through.
It says it went through on my account.
Well, we didn't receive any payment. I suggest you fix it now, or we cannot accommodate you for the evening.
Sure. Let me show you. I'll just unlock the door and you can come right in. Motherfucker, who are you? Who sent you?
Hey, man. We got guns pointed at your face. You better answer that question.
You are both fools. You kill me, it's just going to grow 2 more of me to come after you, and then 3 of me after that, and so on.
If we don't kill you, then you'll just kill us. So what's the point of trying to convince us otherwise?
I was sent here on a mission, and I failed. I have never failed once in my career, hence why I am alive. That's the agreement you make on this job, and I have accepted that. Dead or not dead, I'll meet that fate one day. It's just sooner than expected.
You help us. We'll let you live.
You don't know who you're up against. You think you're the first to try to uncover this secret. There has been many like you before that I have taken out.
Except this time, it didn't work. And I don't think you have a choice. You preach that acceptance of death bullshit, but I don't believe it. You want to live just as much as I do. Now what's it gonna be?
Death. Are you going to shoot?
No, get up.
What are you doing?
He's gonna help us.
No, he won't. He came here for one reason, and that is to kill both of us.
Terry, we are trapped in a room that is filled with doors that are locked. We have a key to one of them. Now it just depends on what door it opens.
Oh, fuck your analogy, Brad. We already have a key. The GPS in the box that we dropped off. Let's just kill this guy and dump him off somewhere.
We'd be committing murder.
And you think if we let him go, we won't be the ones murdered? We can't report it and say it was self-defense. They'll just bury it. And now the people he works for knows we're still alive.
He's going to help us.
Brad, this is a terrible mistake.
Then leave. But I'm going to take advantage of every opportunity we got.
She's in there. She's in there. I know she's in there somewhere. I have to find her some way.
Mom?
Maddie? Maddie? You're here. I knew you'd be here.
Where are we?
We're home. We're here.
I don't know where I am. I don't know what they are doing to me. I don't like what they are doing to me. Please stop. Stop. Stop.
Maddie?
How is it going?
Maddison has compatible genes. I think she'll work for the project.
And the others?
Good, but not as good as hers. I think we really have something with her.
I knew there was, which is why I tried to get Joy to abort it, so we can collect her remains. I didn't want to wait 14 years until her cells evolved. It's either you get them as fetuses, or you get them as they are maturing.
You know, Adam, when I first started working with you, I did believe that we were doing things for the better of humanity, but I don't know, it kind of seems like we're not doing this for humanity.
What do you mean?
It seems like we're just doing this so all these rich people and their kids to become superhumans.
Do you know the quote, "The future is here, it's just not evenly distributed," by William Gibson? Well, for now, only the very elite will get these new advancements. But it'll eventually be passed down to all. Our humanity will be stronger.
When is that going to happen? I mean, how many more kids do we have to sacrifice here? Their lives, they are still important. Even if they don't have the DNA to help all your friends you are selling to? Maybe I get the abortion part, sure. A woman wants to get rid of her fetus anyway. So you take their remains and healthy blood and sell it to weirdos who want to live longer. But what about the ones who are Maddison's age? What about Zoe, Natalie, and Billy?
You know where they go. Is that what bothers you? The ones who are left over? What happens to them? We can't just give them back to where they once were.
They're kids.
So were so many throughout history, who were just at the wrong place, at the wrong time. What our customers do with the ones who are left over are going through what many have gone through before. Before we were born, before this country was born, before civilization was born.
But we were closer to animals then. We want to evolve into superhumans, taking a giant leap forward into our potential, or maybe even achieving it. This means separating ourselves from the animal.
You can never take away the animal. In this case, the less animal they are, the more they indulge in this act. The animal comes out when basic needs are being threatened. But our clients, their basic needs are never going to be threatened. They have everything they want. They have everything they could ask for. Think about it. You live 20 to 30 years getting everything you've ever wanted, every single day.
Anhedonia?
Correct. That is how you get anhedonia. For the everyday worker, Saturday and Sundays is what you live for. But if every day is a day off then, days off don't exist. There is no excitement. You need the workday for there to be an off day. Repeating your favorite thing over and over again will eventually not give you the joys that you once had from it. So, you want a little more. Something really weird. Something that will take so long to get used to, just so you can fight off that feeling. Sharon, when I made my money, I accomplished everything I wanted to do. I fucked with all the young models, childhood crushes, did all the drugs and everything new that you could imagine. But to do something that you never thought you'd do, to do something that the thought of made you sick to your stomach, physically ill, the things that you couldn't imagine another human doing to another, and when you find out they did, it filled you with rage and anger, to become the monster that you feared. Now, that is excitement. That is a feeling that you will never be boring. That is a feeling that you will never be bored of.
So you engage in these acts too?
How do you think they keep me here? I didn't like it. But the shame is within me still, and so is the videotape.
You also get paid by these clients. A lot of money.
Sharon, I'm being as honest as I possibly can here. I believe in the future of humanity. We all have to sacrifice what we have to get what we want. If humanity is a heavy burden, if humanity wants to go up, somebody has to jump off.
But look at the sacrifice, Adam. Look at who you're sacrificing. Innocent kids who have no idea what you're even doing.
Who says I was talking about them? I'm the one who's making the ultimate sacrifice because I am the one who has to commit these acts. Do you know what made a great gladiator? It wasn't the one who was willing to die in the arena. It was the one who was willing to kill a man in front of his family. That was what made a gladiator. Sacrificing yourself for the group is easy. Sacrificing your soul for the group is hard, because the ones who are sacrificed, their pain and suffering ends while mine begins, and it will last for the rest of my life. You look at me as an evil human. I'm sure if the whole world looked at me, they would probably see me the same as you. But I'd like to think the measurement of a good human is if they have helped more lives than have harmed.
Even in the ways these children are being harmed?
Fritz Haber, the man who's known as the father of chemical warfare, also came up with the Fritz-Bosch process, which is responsible for saving half the world's population.
Are you saying you're saving half the world's population? You're just a supremacist. A eugenicist.
What's wrong with being a eugenicist? Nature is the biggest eugenicists. Survival of the fittest, natural selection, trial and error. As the world will get more global, languages will be filtered out, and the world will just use one. The same goes for people. You already see it. As the world has gotten more global and mixed, certain groups of people are being weeded out for more desirables. Asian women are neglecting Asian men. Black men are neglecting black women. Just like a competition, as time goes along, contestants start to get eliminated, and eventually we'll be left with the completed race. The perfect one. That's nature's doing. I'm just speeding up the process.
Sweetheart, are you okay? What happened?
I was at the dry cleaners, and this man, he approached me. He asked me about the baby and about you. He started threatening me and the baby. And you. I was just too scared. I didn't know what to do, so I called.
It's okay. Everything will be okay.
No, it won't. How can it be okay? A man just threatened me and our unborn baby, and we can't do anything about it. Brad, you have to stop this investigation. Just forget it. I can't go through with this. You are putting all of us in danger.
Okay,
No, you have to stop. I want our lives to go back to normal, please.
I can't. We're too far in. I'm sorry, but I think you just need to leave for a while, until all of this will die down.
It won't die down. And you know it won't die down. Brad, is there anything on the other end of that phone that is more important than this?
Hello?
He's ready to talk.
Brad?
Okay, I'll be there in a minute. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
I gotta go too. Maybe we can have one last meeting before I do.
We will, I promise. How did you get him to talk?
Look at him.
You'd think these hitmen are a little tougher than that.
Hitmen only kill civilians. They're not that tough.
All right, what did you get for us?
Inside the facility, Ruben's foster care, there is a room. It has the videotapes.
What videotapes?
The videotapes of everything. Everything. All the evidence you need. Your holy grail.
Where is this room?
It's in the basement. It's a hidden room. It has empty shelves on it. It's always empty.
It's obviously fortified. Also, how are we going to get in there? They know who we are. They sent you to kill us.
Tonight is shipment day. The loading ship comes every Saturday night to pick up the kids who were chosen. They get taken from the foster care to the loading zone. It's an all-hands-on-deck operation, so there is very little security there.
How do we know you're not going to turn on us as soon as we let you go?
I got his confession. It's on tape, and it's set to be on the way to the police station and online. If the police bury it, it won't matter, because the world will see it. By the time we're done gathering the tapes at the facility, he'll be on his way to prison. He's hoping he can work out a deal with the prosecutors. He'll give information for a lower sentence, or even a free one. The outrage from his confession will cause such a commotion that the state will have no choice but to prosecute. The fucking country will riot if they bury it, because everyone would have already seen it.
All right, fine. Let's do it. When is the loading time?
How does it look?
Empty. No cars in the parking lot. Lights look mostly off. No security.
They installed some new cameras, though.
Doesn't matter. By the time they see us, we'd already have the tapes. All right, let's go. Hey, it's Brad. Please leave a voicemail, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Hey, I know you're probably really busy, but I don't want to end things like this. I just really need to see you before I leave. Just to talk. I want you in my life and our daughter's life. She will be strong like her mom, and especially her dad. But if she has a strong dad in her life, it will just make her that much stronger. Because she's going to need to be strong in this world. I hope you're doing okay and that we see you again. Bye. I love you.
Do you agree to the terms, Terry?
I agree.
Make sure you get Brad and yourself to the facility at 11 p.m. We'll be waiting for him there to take him out.
What about me? I don't get killed?
You won't get killed. We're not going to shoot him or anything. The lights will be off. It will be dark. Our men will have our night vision on. They'll subdue Brad and you'll be fine. We'll take care of Brad. His death will be ruled a suicide or an accident or whatever.
And what about me?
You'll be fine. You and your family will be safe. You won't be in danger and your history of working on this case will be erased. Clearing yourself of suspicion or a loose end. Now I'm going to get bruised up pretty good. I'm going to be in the chair tied up. I got my lines memorized and I hope you do too. Call Brad in 15 minutes.
Brad?
Check the rest of the room.
It should be empty.
Check it anyway. Once it's clear, we need to get the surgeons in here quick before the cells begin to die. I'll grab the freezers.
Listen, whatever you do to him, just make it painless.
Don't worry about that. Like I said, we'll subdue Brad nice and easy. No gunshots or loud noises or any drama. We are professionals, and there is nothing to worry about.
What the hell?
Terry, are you shot?
No. Are you?
No. What the hell is going on?
Where is she? Where is my daughter? Madison! Madison!
Is that Joy Troy? What is she doing?
Shit, let's get out of here.
Where is the exit? I can't see shit.
Terry, we gotta go.